So yeah, thank you so much. I hit record so I wouldn't forget, but thank you so much for joining for day 5 of the YouTube camp. And we'll get started with the icebreaker. Day 5.
Yep. 1 second. Okay, so same Jamboard, and we're gonna answer which Squidward are we today. So again, it can be sticky or text box, and don't forget to include your name. Which of these 9 Squidwards are you today?
Is this from SpongeBob or something else? I don't know.
It's SpongeBob, yeah. Alexandra says she's number 3. Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, I'm a number 3 too.
Me too.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
A lot of 3s.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. I was looking at number 8, like that's a good one too.
What number 8 means? Like, I can't even like wondering, like anxious.
Wondering, kind of, I don't know, what does it mean? Happy, but kind of wondering. I'm not sure.
It's like, I feel like it's looking at you.
Oh, okay. Right.
There's no coffee yet. I feel like you need. Yeah, it looks relaxed too. I feel like I'm relaxed as well. Oh, you need a coffee one?
No, it has a his hand extended, so it's like.
Yeah, I feel like I'm bracing. Sorry for the day. All right, was that everyone? Most of us? Some of you put in the chat.
Anderson is number 1. He said, number 1. You need more coffee?
10 or 5, definitely. I think some of the ones look like they're over caffeinated.
1 in 6? Yikes, bias. Well, cool.
All right, let's see.
Thank you for sharing. Well, one more time at the end of today, we'll see if we changed, if our Squidward's improved.
Let me just, all right, I'm going to, so we're going to continue on with our fundamentals. I believe that's next. And I will share the video for number 9. We have 2 more fundamentals. So number 9, and here we go. And we'll play. Okay.
Okay, so come back to the Jamboard. And so slide number 10, I'll put it again in the chat for whoever needs it. And Matt asked, do you watch any YouTubers that you would like to collaborate with? What would your channels have in common? So again, a sticky or a text box and include your name. While you're thinking, absolutely, maybe all the Gear Up's channels can collaborate.
Oh yeah.
At some point, you know, that's something we can definitely do.
And I'll tell you, once you do it with like, you know, you can reach out, and once you do it with one, I found like I actually had somebody that was from India that has a pretty big following. They reached out and then we did a conversation, and now I get people writing to me all the time asking me to do that. So it just probably, you know, makes sense to collaborate with the ones that your channel has something in common with. Who knows, maybe baking could go along with a video game about baking, but it makes more sense if they have more in common.
Thank you for making that one bigger. Maybe a baking channel, because we can make cakes or cupcakes of a game. Oh, that's cool.
Oh yeah. You know, you
Yeah.
can't, like, my daughter likes that Minecraft where you can draw pictures, and you can like draw pictures of like cupcakes and all that. I don't know which game that was called, but she likes to do that one.
Alexandra put something in the chat. She said,
Yes.
there are some people I would like to collaborate with, and something our channels have in common is blogging and tips on how to live healthier. Nice.
I watch music video creators and I reach out and create I reach out to them to help with my own videos. That's awesome. And then I put down that I reach out to other English teachers or people that make conversation videos. People that are learning English like to watch those.
I think it's really important. I think, you know, students, a lot of times when you're working and, you know, creating things, collaboration is a big tool and a big fundamental to use. You know, just kind of like makes, and everyone has different strengths and weaknesses. So again, it kind of makes the work kind of easier when you're collaborating. And, you know, that's why like a lot of times I go to Maria and say like, oh, I need some technical support, or when it comes to like creating Canva and advertisements and things like that. So again, collaboration is probably one of my favorite fundamentals. He said, Paya says, I would love to collaborate with, Long Beach Griffey. Okay. He is one of my favorite YouTubers, and I would love to make a skit with him.
That would be really cool.
Good promo for Long Beach Griffey. I'm interested in him now.
And one of the ones they showed in the video is one of my favorites is Vertasium. He's like this guy that makes physics kind of fun. And so if you watch that little collaboration, there's like, oh, that's that Vertasium guy that I like. But he probably he collaborates a lot with the physics girl. I've seen them make videos. It's like very interesting, like, you know, how UV looks under, like if you're looking at what happens when you put sunscreen on and how you look through a UV camera and stuff like that. They've made stuff like that.
Oh, cool.
And we saw Alexandra's, right? About the vlogging. Yeah. I was gonna ask the students, do y'all collaborate a lot at school or anything like that? Like, is collaboration something like, where else would you use collaboration? Or do y'all use collaboration? Have you used collaboration?
And we're like collaborating here. We have people from Worcester and Boston and Springfield and Lowell. So this has been an awesome, like if we weren't doing this, well, maybe we could do it, it's a hybrid, but like if we weren't doing it online, we wouldn't be able to all work together. And it's been really awesome to collaborate in this, on this project. We work with people, I missed that because it popped down.
We'll work with people count? What do you mean, Rosemary? At home?
Oh yeah, in your community.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's all collaboration.
You're exactly right, Rosemary. Again, like Rochelle just mentioned, we're all working together and collaborating with each other. So you definitely can, when you're working with people, that definitely counts.
I'll tell you
also,
too. Go ahead.
I think also at school, when students like know the material better, they can collaborate with other students and you know, like being team like giving tutoring to other students, like peer tutoring. That's a good collaboration, because one of the things that you learn better is you teach what you learn. Obviously, it's gonna stick more into your brain, that keep the information to yourself. So definitely, that's a good collaboration for students, and to help themselves and to help other students as well. While they are teaching, they're learning as well. So that's a good thing that I used to do when I was in college with my peers. So
That's
like even
awesome.
basketball, I'm in college still, like with my basketball.
I think one good thing that came out, I mean, if you want to look at any good things that came out of the pandemic, is being able to do that in an online fashion, where like before you'd have to go and find a place that you could meet. And obviously work meeting in person is awesome, but when you can't, that you can just like, hey, let's just set up a Zoom quickly and I'll help you.
Yeah.
I've done that with my boss, and she wasn't sure how to like do certain things on, in the programming. I'd be like, okay, let's go on Zoom and I'll share screen and show you how to do it.
Yeah. Awesome.
All right.
Anything else? As always, you can always bring it back if you have something else.
All right, so let me go back to the video, the next one. And
I just want to say something before
Go ahead.
Rachel. And I think that collaboration is one of the soft skill and transferable skill that you actually take wherever you go. So that's and something that you can develop if you don't have it. So that's another thing important to say.
Absolutely, thank you. And now I'm going to share. You could hear before because I have this nice mic, but this time I pressed share computer sound. So let's see, here we go.
Yep. So back to the Jamboard. We're gonna go to number 11 and answer Matt's question. What are some topics that you have genuine interest in? What are you passionate about? Right, a lot of you have already shared what the YouTube channel is about, but have you thought of everything that might be included in there? Right, making sure these are your interests, right? Not just because it's trending or it's gonna get you viewers. Right, so what are some things you're interested in, passionate about, that you would like to include in your YouTube channel? Alexandra wrote, I'm interested in fashion and helping others, and I'm passionate about fitness. Oh, nice.
Health, fitness, and sports. Who's yellow here?
Yeah, don't forget to include your name.
I totally agree with that. Having something, okay, coding and adding to games and trying to beat them.
Nice.
Rosemary. And I think it's like so important to do something that, like they said, that you're interested in, not just thinking what other people are looking for, because you'll burn out if you don't do that. One of the things I like about my topic, I think teaching people English, you can teach any topic almost, because when you learn English, you got to learn about all kinds of things. So I can make videos about food, I can make videos about travel and anything that I'm interested. I think we tend to be very interested in food because we keep on making lots of videos about food.
Totally.
Oh, history, music, video, health, fitness, and sports, Tanner.
A good idea for you will be, because you have a daughter and your parent, will be like conversations about when you go to school for parents who are learning English. Would be good, you know, how to ask for things like interpreter or the grades, or, you know, like different topics.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Mhm.
Did Pius and Anderson drop what they're passionate about? And sometimes
Any interests? Yeah.
any interests. And sometimes if you don't know, what I like to do is, you know, you probably know what you're not interested in as well. You know, so if you like, I don't know, but I know I'm not interested in, you know, I'm squeamish, right? So I'm not really good in looking at blood and, you know, things like that. So I don't really have a passion or interest in. I could have been the best doctor in the world, but my brother, he traumatized me. When he hurt himself, and he was like, showed me his like wound. And ever since then, I couldn't look at it. So, you know, when it comes to blood and like surgery and stuff, I can't do it.
I think about their hobbies too would be like a good help for them to think about what do they like, because that exercise actually gonna help them to think about, oh yeah, I like to work outside, inside by myself, like in group. I like to read books, or I don't know, play games, build Legos or whatever it is. And then they can build on that. And also just think about what do they wonder about. Oh, I wonder if this thing will be better. So maybe doing a video about that could be, you know, like good things too, you know. So
Totally.
throwing ideas out there.
Yeah, I also think that think about what YouTube videos you watch. That's pretty much a signal of what you're interested in. And those could be people you could eventually collaborate with too.
And we have,
Absolutely.
let's see, we have Anderson saying, I like making sheets for games or crack stuff when I'm bored. That's awesome. I've heard.
Yeah, so you can do that on YouTube too, you know, it's something that you feel passionate about, that you like. You can build on that. And that's something new and different that probably is not out there, you know, so.
Totally. There's so many gamers out there. They're like, I'm stuck in this level. I can't make it past. And you go to YouTube for help, right? So that's such a big thing.
Yeah. I always look at that. So probably that will be me. So if you make videos about that, I will go to look into that.
Yeah, Anderson, I'm a big gamer, and sometimes I don't have time to be stuck or
yeah, me neither.
not have the best equipment for the mission. So if you I like that, making sheets. I used to be a kid. I used to go into the magazine store and just look up the cheats in the book.
Oh yeah.
You just watch a video, like.
I could watch a video.
Oh, in that time there were no videos. You have to look at the book and then see step by step. So.
See.
Oh wow.
Oh, I like to make actual cheats. Like
aimbot for Call of Duty. Help me, Anderson. Help me. I need an aimbot.
My accuracy rating is terrible. I could use aimbot as well.
Like right now, Anderson. And they got Z-Leagues and stuff, so that's a good one.
I like
collaboration right there. Rosemary likes to. We just did it.
I like to code for a game or build something that has coding. That's awesome.
Totally.
So he's building the codes for the games. Anderson's making actual cheat codes. That's two right there. Y'all should collaborate. There you go.
Did we hear from Pius at all? Pius?
Oh yeah, that's my guy. Pius, what you got? What are you interested in?
Besides sleeping, just kidding. Oh,
we
there
got
it is. Humor,
game,
Ooh.
humor,
trivia.
trivia, and psychology. Oh,
Nice.
Pius, I heard
psychology's
about
fun.
you. I heard you're winning all the games. I think between Kahoot, I heard bingo. You was doing your thing with bingo. Yeah.
Nice. And that's something that I've done with my daughter. She loves trivia. We just like make a video where we do trivia questions and see how many trivia questions that mom gets wrong.
Oh, that's funny.
All right.
Sleeping's not an interest, it's a need. I'm okay with that. I was just curious. It's a lifestyle. That's
I think
fantastic.
like even things like small like that, you know, making things like daily things. People like actually born for those things, you know, because they actually what's the word, like identify themselves with that, you know. So I think making silly things like, let's see how many answers my mom got wrong in this trivia, you know, that's something that people like to see and watch. And also being like interactive participants. So I think those small things are actually good, and they stick with people, you know. So
Yeah, those are the ones we find get the most, or 20 questions where again, mom gets them wrong, but you know, simple things like that people love. And you know, if you like that kind of thing, trivia and all that, then again, it works for you too. And you can also like collaborate with that kind of thing, because you could actually set up a Zoom or a Skype and kind of play those games and make a recording. So it's like so easy to kind of collaborate with somebody too. So you can go back to use number 9? I'm already forgetting.
Collaboration? Yeah, well, that was number 9.
Collaboration, right?
Awesome.
Okay, well that's good. That would be a really good idea. I mean, that's the thing, like I've seen ones, and something I want to do is like acting out, like, because I'm teaching English, like acting out like, you know, somebody's in another country, doesn't matter wherever they are, but we can like pretend that that person is the customer service person, and I'm asking them something, you know, trying to order like plane tickets or whatever it is. And you can kind of do that so easily. You can do it with your phone, you can do it on Skype, and it's so easy to do. Or one time we did one where we pretended it was a restaurant, and my daughter was the waitress, and she got everything wrong. So it was kind of funny, you know, like I asked for this and she brought me the wrong thing. So it's kind of like trying to do things that are funny too. Kind of going into your humor there, Pius. Okay.
Totally.
Well, I think we heard from everybody, and now we will, what do we have next? We have, I think, are we ready for the game with Tanner and Patrick?
Absolutely.
One question before that.
Oh yeah, right. I think I forgot some things.
Yeah, no, it's okay. So students, we just wanted to check in. I know we've been bringing it up, but like we wanted to know if after our speaker and after our break, would you like to go at some point in a breakout room and get support or feedback on your YouTube short? If you've got some content, or even if you haven't filmed it, but you would like someone to brainstorm with you. So we could also just give you independent time to do it, or would a breakout room with one of us be a good idea, or a couple of us? Rosemary says, sure. What about everyone else? Would you like a breakout room with some of the advisors to brainstorm or like get feedback on what you have so far for your YouTube short, or just YouTube channel in general? So besides Rosemary, Pius, Anderson, Alexandra, it's okay. You can say no, like I'd rather just.
Done with short, but yeah, Alexandra, I'm done with my short, but I'm not sure I can share it on screen on the phone. You actually can share it, and one of us can talk you through how to do that. I figured it out yesterday.
Yep. What about Pius and Anderson? Would you like to go in a breakout room? Independent for me, I'm mostly set. Okay.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
So maybe some can go in a breakout room and others can just have independent time while we're doing that. All right.
Okay. All right. So now we'll go on to the game. And just depending on how long that takes, like we might directly go in with the speaker or take the break depending on the timing. Alexander would also like the independent time. All right, that's awesome. So now we'll start with the game. And
okay. So yeah, I think Tanner may have gotten disconnected or something. He's getting back in now. But yeah, we set up another Kahoot for today. So I will get you guys started on that. I'm gonna start the play and then I'll share the screen so everyone can see the Zoom pin or the game pin. You guys all know. Here, I can put it in the chat, the website you need to go to, but it's just kahoot.it. That didn't come out like a link as I wanted to, but
Our advisors playing too.
yeah, everyone should play.
Yeah, please.
And then Tanner and I will go back and forth on I'm gonna share my screen now if that's cool.
yeah.
Tanner and I will go back and forth reading the questions as they come out.
Oh, I need to get that link.
So yeah, if everyone wants to go to kahoot.it or on the app, I guess, and you can just put in that game pin and you should see your name pop up.
And, all right. Kahoot.
Okay, it's ready, y'all.
All right.
This one is a little
Oh, Maria, I like that. I like that emoji. I don't know how you did that, but that's cool. On the Zoom.
Because I'm on my phone.
Oh, okay. Nice.
This one's a little more challenging, y'all. Yeah. The first one was just a warm up. This one, Pius, I don't know. I don't doubt you. I don't know.
Yeah, Tanner and I got a few bucks riding on somebody winning this though. Don't worry about that.
Ooh. You'll learn. You'll find out at the end. Who are we messing? Oh,
Who's echoes?
That's me. How you put the emojis?
Oh, for the computer, I right clicked and it gave me an option to do emojis.
Oh, that's awesome.
Interesting.
Let me see how to do that.
I learned that recently.
So,
I didn't know you could do them on computers. I'm like, oh, right click.
I think we're just waiting on
Cool.
Rosemary and Anderson then.
Yeah.
Well, who's Echoes? Oh no, that's Kathy.
Queen Coffee.
Queen Coffee?
That's got to be Rosemary.
Is that Rosemary?
Given what she said yesterday, I would assume that's her. Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, she said yes. Anderson, you gonna play?
And who was Ecos?
Me.
Oh, okay.
Kathy.
Oh, right. You did say that.
No,
It's my mind. I
think this
can't even remember.
Sorry to be. I think this is the third time. So can I change it though, or update it?
unique nickname.
I don't know.
Sure.
I don't
You
know.
can leave and come back.
That's what you
I
could
think
do.
that would be the only way they.
I leave it like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
I had
I'm getting a
coffee
message.
today. I had coffee cake.
Oh. Love coffee
You
cake.
tricked me.
I love coffee ice cream.
Mm-mm. I
Oh,
don't
where
know.
did you
No,
have
I-
coffee cake?
None of them.
Anderson, are you gonna join in, or are you having problems getting logged in and everything, or?
Let us know if we can help out.
Absolutely.
So I put the number in and it says, I have a purple screen. It says you're in.
Yeah, that's what it's going to say until the game starts.
Oh, okay. Because I don't see my name up
You know, I
there.
wonder if you.
I actually don't see it either.
I don't see your name
I
either.
wonder if you put the wrong number in because maybe you're in someone else's game. Maybe you should.
Somebody
Did I-
crossed my name.
I noticed that. That's
Oh, yeah, sorry, that was a momentary thing. Whenever I move my cursor over the name, it gets a little line through it, but I haven't clicked anything yet, so everyone's still in.
I think Susan, if you're showing you're in and you don't see your name, leave the game and do it again because maybe you typed your number in wrong.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's right.
I would try that again.
Look, now they took me out.
Get out of there.
Oh, jeez.
Kathy, come back.
Oh,
Now you
really?
can use the right click emoji.
And again, you know, this is us advisors figure out our lives. Anderson. If you
Anderson,
need,
yeah, that's true.
are you in, Anderson? Or are you joining us?
You doing all right?
Oh, right there. Yeah. It is.
Okay, we've got Sue and Kathy back.
So now we're just looking for Anderson.
Now we're just hoping Anderson will join up.
You're getting
She's
coffee
gonna get
cream?
iced coffee ice
Oh,
cream
the ice cream
tomorrow.
tomorrow. Smart.
Oh my
Definitely, she's
goodness.
a coffee queen. She's a queen coffee.
You
Oh,
guys see me there twice? Am I
Yeah.
there?
Yeah, I
Yes.
do see that.
Maybe you finally came in the first time.
That's so weird.
Well, only play once though. Don't play both of them.
I'm lucky if I can figure out one. Only because I'm using my phone today, so everything's so weird.
Ah,
All right, I'm gonna leave this one.
Is
all right.
we heard anything
We
from
haven't
Anderson
heard-
yet?
No, maybe he.
Yeah.
I think that's everybody.
yeah.
Yeah,
All
if you leave it open, he can later join if he wants to.
Okay, perfect. Then I will not lock it. All
Yeah.
right, great. I'm gonna press start then if everybody's ready.
I think we're ready to go.
Sounds good. All right. So I'll do the first question then, I guess.
It's tougher this time.
Really?
So question 1, what is the most subscribed to account on YouTube?
Boom. We all know Jake Paul.
Oh.
He is famous.
I don't know. I'm just guessing.
Totally. I think you asked this earlier, Tanner.
Yeah, but you may
Who's
not
paying
remember.
attention?
I wasn't here though. I got it
PewDiePie.
right. I can't believe it.
And my daughter likes
Nice.
that one.
Who put ninja?
I would have thought it would be Mr. Beast.
Look, I'm in fourth place.
It's starting off strong
There
already.
you go. Competitive
Oh,
leaderboard.
Pius.
Pius back on top. We'll see if he can maintain the throne. All right, question 2.
Question 2, let's do it. It didn't pop up for y'all, did it? Oh, there we go. All right. Which
That's
is
a little
the
laggy for some.
good example of consistency in a YouTube channel?
Channel.
Which of the following is a good?
Oh my god.
Nice job, everybody.
Ooh, okay.
Let's see how we're doing. Pius staying on top.
Look, this is not. Oh my god, what happened here?
Oh, why the
Oh,
hell say he can't join?
Can join, and mine didn't like pick the one that I wanted. It's like ahead of the time. So
my
by the
phone
time I
won't
read the
let me,
question-
and my computer isn't working. Oh,
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 Okay. Oh, that's
Aw.
unfortunate. I'm sorry.
type it in. Type it in. A, B, C, or D.
It's
oh
not
yeah,
bad.
that's true.
All right, we got a true or false question. Having good audio is more important than good video.
I hope that I was faster than Pius. Let's
Mm.
see.
at this point, we just need to be faster than Pius.
I end up like clicking on the wrong screen, like I clicked on the share screen. Like, oops.
Do you have an extra
Why
finger or
not
something? That how you do it?
This is all like game, and you get really
Oh.
fast.
Nice job, everybody. Got that one
Totally.
right.
Ooh.
Oh, Maria's not far behind, though, you know.
Ooh.
This
How's
is gonna be
Beating me by
interesting.
pressing it by
Yeah.
so much quicker than I am.
So it's a little harder, y'all.
Good luck with that. I hate Pius.
We'll
I
try.
like this kid.
The last thing that you lost is hope.
Well, hopefully it doesn't lag. But Tanner, if it doesn't pop up, let me know and I'll read this one out.
Oh, maybe there's a short lag. Okay, here it is. I see it. Quiz. Which of these was a piece of advice real creators gave about shareability in the fundamental videos? Piece of information, piece of advice that real creators gave about shareability.
Let's see if you guys watched the video.
Keep your videos
Close
on
you were
private.
paying attention.
Keep your videos on private.
Yay!
Ooh.
I was hoping that one would throw
I got
people
it
off.
right.
Yeah.
Oh, Pius.
Oh,
I'm going
Oh,
up.
no way.
Look at that. Look my arrow.
And he
Look at
knew
my
it too. He
arrow.
put it in the chat.
but look,
Rochelle's on fire. Look at that.
I know. Look at that.
That means
That's
she has
awesome.
how many answers? 4
She's
answers.
gotten all 4 of them, right?
All of them right.
There you go. That's pretty good. Only 20 points ahead of Maria, though. This is interesting.
oh, Maria, they just won't give you that first spot.
I wanted to make sure I got it right. So I was more concerned.
Yeah.
Right.
I have to. Yeah, that's the thing. I have to read them all. And
Yeah, because like if you get it
I
wrong,
just
you
scanned
definitely
them.
it brings you down.
I just like scanned them with my eye. I was like, this is the right one. So you have to be
No,
fast. So
yeah.
No, the sentences were too long. I was like,
All right.
hey.
Let's see if Pius can't pull it back on the next one. Question 5. What music video became so big it forced YouTube to upgrade its view counter?
Ooh.
Ooh. Oh snap! I don't know.
Ooh.
Old Town Road. That's an old.
I was a little nervous that this would be before the time of many of the students, but
no.
nobody
I
got it
figured.
right.
Gangnam Style.
No one was watching YouTube in 2013.
No.
You guys weren't on it back then.
No.
But I remember it was just everywhere on TV.
Yeah, me too. On TV.
It was everywhere on TV.
So apparently that song got so many views that it broke the
She
view
wasn't
counter.
allowed. Rosemary
Wow.
wasn't allowed. She was
Okay.
like 2
Wasn't
years
allowed.
old.
Okay.
I was
Well,
worried that might happen.
2013. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
not
Not
even
even
TV.
in
Yeah.
TV. Well, you know, sometimes that
It
could
wasn't
be.
TV. Yeah, I remember that. Watching that TV. My God, ¿cómo se
This
llama?
time.
El video.
Good for you,
video
Rosemary.
game.
Good for you.
Yeah, you know, that's good.
Yeah.
I mean, I do that with my kids too. Now they're
Look at all
watching
us
a lot of
adults
YouTube,
wasting
but
our time. We didn't
So it was
see
work
anything.
ethic.
what's it? I clicked in to see. I mean,
That's a
And I remember Gunma Style came out before that, and I actually cried.
I think of Gangnam Style too, and then I saw Despacito. I was like, okay, I gotta go with this one.
oh, so on top.
Despacito is a great song too. I picked all songs that had been huge on YouTube at some point, and that was where you guys off. So that one worked out pretty good. All right, so no.
We told y'all it's gonna be harder. We told y'all this is
That's
gonna be
awesome. I like competitions. So
Yeah,
Who is that? Who is that right under Pius? My phone typing is so tiny. Under Pius.
Oh, that's Kathy.
me.
Kathy.
Oh, okay.
Make it fun, Rosemary. Make it fun.
Well, we're about to hit the halfway point. Let's see question 6.
It's not fun to write for hours, but it worked.
Don't worry, y'all. I'm gonna give y'all the right. I'm gonna give y'all the answer this time. I'm gonna throw y'all a free one.
Question number 6.
Ensuring your videos are focused on a specific audience is an example of which fundamental?
Ugh, I keep on clicking on the wrong screen.
Conversation. What's conversation? What's conversation?
Conversation.
I made a typo.
No, it says conversation.
Conversatone.
Oops. I've done that before too.
Ooh, look at
Oh,
that.
everyone got that one. Nice, guys.
Was I there for that
We're
one?
paying attention to that one. Oh,
Ooh.
Like
Maria.
clicking on the wrong screen.
Oh, as she takes
Maria
her
leapfrogs.
I like that. That's easy. It's easy.
Maria leapfrogs into the lead. Exciting.
Oh man.
Let's keep it rolling, huh? Question 7.
Rolling. I see
How
it.
many
Okay.
languages is YouTube accessible under? How
Wow.
many different languages are available on the platform?
I only know one language, so this is wild.
I don't even know. I just guessed that one. So
Me too, I guess.
Really.
I was so blown away by finding out that it was actually
oh
80
my God,
languages.
look at that. I got it wrong.
Wow.
I was
Yeah, me too.
amazed to see how large that number was. I was amazed. I had to put that one in there. Thought it was
Look, I'm
fascinating.
in fifth place now.
Wow.
Look, Alexandra, you knew that.
Ooh.
And it
Ooh.
changes
Good for you,
again.
Alexandra.
Oh, Pius is moving up.
Shell back
Oh.
on top,
Yeah.
Pius.
And
Moving at the heels.
You're right there too. I see ya. Ooh, this game is interesting. This is like
Anything
NBA.
could happen.
Anything could happen.
Like the NBA finals, yeah.
So true.
All right, let's see what happens with the next one.
All right, y'all. Here we go again. Which of the following is not an example of fan interactivity? It's not an example, so don't choose the example.
Oh, I did it wrong. Too late.
Choose the example.
I got you guys with the trick one.
I did that wrong. Yep.
Most people got it. Nice. Pius back on fire.
This is on fire. He's
Putting himself in the conversation.
Ooh, this game is crazy.
This is heating up here. All right, 4 more questions.
Hello,
How many days? Woo.
How many days did it take?
How many days did it take to hit one?
I don't know that one either, so I'm just.
You don't know Hello by Adele? You need to go listen to it
Oh.
after.
You definitely
Oh.
do know it. You definitely know it.
Yeah, you
Become
I
played
don't
one of the
know
billion.
that. I don't know that for real. I don't.
Oh, you-
I don't
you
listen.
can
Like,
walk.
look at that. I have it wrong.
It took 88 days. I
Yeah,
thought it
and that
took
was still the
nothing.
fastest
88
release.
days to what? You say how
To hit-
hello by Adele.
to hit 1
1
billion
billion
views on YouTube.
views.
Oh, to take to
Wow.
hit 1 billion days. To hit 1 billion. I don't know that.
We didn't know that.
Yeah.
No.
Tanner, I guess you were right. This is harder than last time.
Yeah.
This is a
I just
lot
didn't know that. I just
tougher.
guessed and had no idea.
But really, I
We
thought it
knew
was
we were
gonna be like-
come.
I
That
think
was the warm up. Now y'all are in the fire.
I think there's only one more question that's kind of like that. That's going to throw some random numbers at you. So people should be on some stuff. We'll see. Question 10.
Let's see.
This is the other one. What percentage of YouTube traffic is accessing the site via mobile device? We talked a little bit about this yesterday, so I'm curious to see what you guys have.
That's mean like how many people are accessing that tool.
Yeah, watching.
Right,
it.
yeah.
They're seeing YouTube through their phone.
Yeah.
It has to be high.
Process of elimination,
Gotta be
everybody. Process of elimination.
70%.
Oh my God, I got it wrong.
I thought it would be like the highest. I knew it was high, but
Me too. I thought it was 85.
Ooh.
Yeah, 70% is still like crazy high.
it was crazy high. Because I do
I
look
thought
at
that was really interesting.
You know, so
I
you could
think
pretty
we
much
were thinking
eliminate.
it was
Everybody's on
higher
their
than that because a lot of people has phone these days. So I thought like I'm gonna go higher.
So either way, it shows you how important setting your channel up to be like accessible through the mobile app or whatever is really to the success of your channel as well. Oh, Pius back
Pius.
on top.
Oh,
I was paying attention to that bit of data.
And Alexandra's coming back too. Like she's like,
Yeah.
She's in the mix here. This is an interesting competition. The last 2 questions are gonna have a lot of weight to them.
Nah.
Question
They're
11.
gonna be wild cards.
Which of these methods is the best for increasing discoverability of a YouTube short?
Using copyrighted music is what I would choose, everybody, if I was playing.
It's a tempting one, isn't it?
It's a very, very tempting one.
There you go. Everyone got it. Nice.
I tried to. No one believed me. Wow.
They got no faith in you, Tanner.
No faith whatsoever.
All right, so everyone got it right. Nothing changes too much.
All right.
Last question. Everything could go.
Here it is. This is for all the marbles. Keep those fingers ready.
All right. Question 12 out of 12. How much did Google pay when it purchased YouTube in 2006?
Ooh.
I'm just going to have to totally guess it.
It's an elimination, y'all. Would you sell YouTube for $650 million?
The interesting thing is that they sold it only 18 months after it was created.
So that's probably cheaper than that.
1.65.
Oh, I got it right.
Billion.
I got it wrong. I put 10 billion.
I was finding a lot of fun facts about YouTube and stuff, and so 1.65 billion is the amount that it was worth. Oh, okay, hold on. We'll do the podium, I guess. Ooh, Rochelle, nice.
Okay.
Rachel.
Second place, Pius.
Alexandra or Maria.
Yeah,
Alexandra.
Alexandra.
Oh.
Alexandra.
I don't think I'm sharing my screen audio with you guys, so you can't hear it, but there's a lot of cheering going on the website as well.
Look at him, finally we called. Wow.
There's one more game tomorrow, Pius.
Alexandra.
It'll be okay.
All right, I will stop my screen share then.
Okay, it's 11:13. Proof of life, show us you're here.
Pius is here.
Alexandra.
Live.
Back with coffee.
Live and back with coffee. All right.
Good step forward.
Alexandra's here. And Anderson. Are we back, Anderson? All right, shall we get started and Anderson can join us? Yeah, all right. Well, we want to welcome our speaker. We want to welcome our speaker all the way from the other side of the world, from India. I've spoken to Anand, I think 4 times, and he's agreed. I asked him a couple of months ago, he's agreed to come and talk to you. I was really amazed because I've watched Anand really grow on YouTube, and he's super interesting to talk to. We've talked about any topic from I think healthcare, or no, it was like, environmental, to all kinds of things. And he's super interesting to talk to. So he will tell you how he gets started on YouTube with just his cell phone. So welcome, Anand. And everyone, keep this very conversational, because that's one thing that Anand does. He does a lot of conversations, and he'd like to hear from you either in the chat where we can read it out, or use your mic, and let's have a conversation.
Thank you very much, Rachel and everybody. So I'm feeling very privileged to having with you today. Okay, so my name is Anand. I'm from India. I'm a teacher and a YouTuber. So Rachel asked me a question that how did I grow on YouTube? Okay, yeah, you are absolutely right that I started with my cell phone just, I think, 1 year back. Okay, or it has been 12-13 months, and I had nothing on those days except a cell phone, and even I didn't didn't know how to create a thumbnail, you know, so many things like that. Okay, I was knowing nothing, but I was I was very interested in, you know, YouTube, and as well as talking with people. So I started talking with people from all around the world. First, I started with talking to people from all other part of India. Later on, I, you know, found the people from like Bangladesh, you know, Nepal. Somebody was from Kazakhstan. Even one of my friends was from USA. So, you know, I talked with these people, and I found it's very interesting, and I started putting those videos on my YouTube channel. And later on, I figured out that people are watching those videos and they are, you know, enjoying it. So I kept doing it, and in this way, I started my journey.
And so you started, like you said, just with your cell phone and like, you know, learning how to, you know, edit and post and you know, everything with your cell phone, and started like really, like I noticed like, I think what, May or something of last year until now, and you're like now over 50,000 followers, which I think is like amazing.
Yeah, because yeah, I had started in last May, and it is now July, and I have more than 50,000 subscribers. So
Amazing.
yeah, now I would like to take your questions. Okay.
We have welcome. Alexander says, welcome to our YouTube camp. So cool. How did you learn English? Rosemary says.
Oh yeah, Rosemary asked that, how did I learn English? You know, my journey is quite interesting. You know, I had no one to talk with in English, but I was very good listener. So, you know, I have been listening so many things in English, like my interest is in spirituality. I love to, you know, I love cricket match. So I have been watching cricket commentary in my childhood, not childhood, you can say when I was 14 years old. Then I got interested in cricket, and I started watching cricket match. I watched so many videos, you know, and I was listening the cricket commentary very passionately. And as well as, you know, I was always, whenever I had time, I was watching things in English, and in this way, you know, I developed the habit of listening, and because of it, today I'm speaking English. That's all.
All right. Thank you for that question. I'm just amazed. So many people that I speak to from India, I think there's like a talent for languages, maybe because you speak. I think that what I learned is that you speak more than one language growing up, because there's many languages that are in India, which I didn't know. Other questions?
Okay.
I have a question, Anand. My question is, how do you decide who you want to speak to and what the conversation will be about?
Sorry, can you repeat your question?
Oh, so my question is, how do you decide who you want to speak with and what the conversation is going to be about?
Just, you know, I was talking with people from all around the world, and I never decided at what topic I have to, you know, choose, because I'm kind of guy who can talk about anything, and I love talking about things. Even if I don't know about the thing, then if my, you know, the people who is in front of me, if he is knowing about that thing, then I will just raise a question and he will giving me answer, and out of his answer I will try to, you know, give him answer as well. So that was the method only. Okay. And to be honest, it happens a lot often that we are not, you know, familiar to all the topic of this world. So we have to do one thing, that we have to just passionately listen our speaker, and we can, you know, figure out things out of his speech, and we can ask question, and asking question also can make a conversation very good.
Excellent. Thank you.
Thank you very much for asking question.
So do you decide like to reach out to those people like through YouTube as well, or how you connect with the people that you decide to serve?
Please, can you repeat your question once again? Sorry.
Yeah. How do you connect with the people that you talk to? Like you do some research in YouTube, like how you guys got connect to each other?
Okay, I got. You know, when I started posting my videos on YouTube, I was giving my email, okay, or link of my, Skype ID, and people were joining me through Skype. So that was the way through which I was connecting with people. Okay.
I would
Did you
say,
open an account with that email per se, to have to work only that, or it was like your personal account, or you open an account only for that?
No, I had my one email. It is not personal. All the business, email I'm getting on the same email. So yeah, I didn't have personal, but one can make personal as well. No problem. It depends on you. It's up your choice what you want to do. Do you want to create a personal email, or just you want to keep that for all the other works?
we have Alexander saying, was it hard creating videos on your phone? Were there any times that you felt like giving up?
Yeah, Alexandra, to be honest, I felt this so many often that I can't, describe you. Right now, it is looking like everything is, easy. And now I don't feel any sort of burden. Even sometimes, even today, it is happening. Okay, sometimes it looks like, okay, I don't have content, I'm lacking in content, I should give up. And to be honest, when I started making videos on this, it was very difficult because I didn't have, good camera, as well as, resources that I should have. And as well as I was new to the content on YouTube. So it was very, problematic on those days. And so many often I thought that, no, I should give up, I can't do it. But somehow, I bounced back and I kept doing it. And today the result is in front of you. So yeah, I think all YouTubers feel the same thing once in their life, or once, not so many often, but you have to keep trying, you have to keep doing things, because when you are keep doing things, automatically you will find after some time you are figuring out the new way of doing that. So keep doing it. Yeah, it happens and it is very natural.
We have Pius that's asking, do you have any YouTubers you look up to?
No, I don't have any YouTubers that I look up to, because I'm kind of person who believe in myself, and I think what new I can create. Okay, so I have no competition with any other YouTubers, and I don't look up to anybody. But yeah, there are so many YouTubers. They are motivational for me. They are doing different sort of work. They are just, their content is different from mine. But after all, yes, they are very big motivation for me.
Okay, we have Rosemary. Have you ever thought of giving up on YouTube? If you have, what got you to stay on YouTube?
Yes, I think so many often I felt like I should give up on YouTube. But my passion to talk with people, to do something on YouTube, to live with people had, always given me backup that you must be on YouTube, you must keep doing things on YouTube. That's all. Okay. So it is my interest to, talk with people. Right now, I'm talking with you guys, different part of the world, and I'm loving it. So this is my, that is something in which I'm passionate about. And it is just motivation for me, and it keeps me on YouTube.
Hey, I got a question. Oh,
okay.
Hitting you with spitfire questions. If it wasn't YouTube, if you wasn't doing YouTube videos, what would you be doing?
Okay, sorry, can you repeat your question? I'm really sorry for it. I think, yes, there was a sound outside. I couldn't hear you properly.
No worries. So if it wasn't YouTube and creating YouTube videos, what do you think your career would be, or what would you be doing?
I was already a teacher. Okay, so I think I would be teaching. Okay, I would have been teaching, because I was in this business. If I wouldn't be a YouTuber, definitely my passion was in teaching. And as well as I have a big desire of, traveling all around the world. So maybe that I would have been traveling. And I think right now I have postponed it for future. But if I wouldn't be a YouTuber, then maybe I would have been a traveler up to now.
Okay.
So I have a question.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to ask because you had talked about, we watched one of your videos yesterday in the program, and you had talked about all the different subjects that you teach. I was wondering if you had incorporated YouTube into your teaching profession at all, or if you'd kept them separate. Like, are you using YouTube to teach any of your students as well?
Sorry, can you repeat your question? And please be slow a little bit, okay?
Oh, okay. Sorry. I was just wondering how you've used your YouTube channel to maybe supplement or help you teach your students. Are there videos that you put on there that they can go and watch or something like that?
Yes, I have been putting so many conversation videos, and because of it, students or people who were watching my videos, they found one thing, that I'm speaking very clearly and very confidently. So they were just, mailing me on my email section that they want a class from me. And in this way, YouTube helped me to get students.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. That's your question?
Oh, wow. Susan first was, do you have any favorite interview? And if so, what was the main topic of the discussion?
I think I hadn't any favorite interview. Whatever interview I had faced, I tried my best to, answer, and I was trying to make it interesting. So I think all the topics are of my own interest. As little as I know, I want to, speak in front of people, whatever knowledge I have about that topic. So for me, there is nothing interesting or not interesting.
And we have Alexander said, did you ever listen to podcasts for inspiration? And if so, which podcast?
Yes, I have been listening podcast, and I think more than podcast, speeches. Okay, like there are few spiritual leaders, and they are very good at their knowledge. So I have been listening them to gain knowledge from them. That's all.
Okay, and I was
and
looking.
I also I also used to listen audiobooks. Even today, I listen it. Okay, whenever I have time, I try to listen audiobooks, because it is something that is I can learn a book just within a short span of time. So this is a very good method for me to gain a knowledge through a book by listening audiobook.
Yeah, I was thinking too, when I was looking at your station and your channel, not station, but looking at that first video, it was, I think, on either mathematics or chemistry, which you are like a brilliant teacher in that. And then somehow you kind of like moved it into kind of these English conversations and teaching English. But I know, Patrick, you asked about that. And if you look at the very first one, it was like on either chemistry or mathematics.
Mathematics, it was.
Yeah.
So, I was teacher, and when lockdown started here in India, from I think in March 2020, okay, so I had no other way to do anything on YouTube. So I was I knew that how to make educational videos. So I tried to teach mathematics, because I already told in my video that I'm good at mathematics, physics, chemistry, and as well as now in English. Okay, so I'm trying my best here also. So I thought that let's start, doing something on YouTube, and because of it, I started making a mathematics video. But later on, I figured out I can do better than this in communication skills. So I started putting those videos.
What would be like one thing you wish you knew about YouTube before you started?
Before I started, I think that I would have been knowing how to edit videos and thumbnails and so many things here, because it might have accelerated my channel more than it is today.
Do we have any other questions for Anand?
Question, you said that in India there's so many languages, so apart from English, what is your main language and how many other dialects you know?
In India, apart from English, Hindi is mother tongue, okay? Most of the people in India know how to speak Hindi. But apart from that, I know 4 languages, okay? So, yeah, 4. Yeah, okay. Like one is Mathli, that is my mother tongue, okay? We have one mother tongue is Hindi, that all it is being spoken in all over India. but mathly is something that we speak in local level, okay, that while we are interacting with our parents or people from our own locality, okay. So there are two local language as well, okay, and after that Hindi, and we speak English, so 4 languages.
Wow.
Okay.
And we have Alexandra asking another question. Do you recommend any editing tips for beginners?
Yes, I think beginners should not think too much about editing, because what happens sometimes that because of thinking too much, we don't start our work. So I will tell you that whatever little knowledge you have about editing, start doing things. Later on, you will automatically figure out that what you need to improve, right? So if you know, then better, even a little bit. And if you don't know, then don't wait for knowing editing, but start doing things. And in the other hand, you should also learn how to edit. Okay, so I will tell you, start things and go in hand. Do the both things together.
I think that's a good question. I mean, a good answer, because like sometimes people will, like we had a speaker last week that said he spent 2 years on that very first video just trying to make it perfect. And I know when I started, I probably spent a couple weeks and hours, huge amount of hours of editing a video, but I ultimately posted it. And if you probably look at it, it might not, I'm sure I'm probably a little embarrassed and it's not the best, but I decided I'm going to put it out there anyway and hope that you see that's there's going to be like an improvement over each video and you'll learn things as you go. So that's a really good answer.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have any more questions, students or staff? Anything you want to know? And I know that Anand will if you can put your email in the chat, if students you have questions, you definitely, I'm sure that Anand would answer them later on for you as well, for sure.
Okay, so they can find my email as well as in about section of
on
my
the YouTube
channel.
So that's how I found your email. In fact, I ended up contacting you to ask if we could do a conversation. And yeah, you have it all on that about page.
Yeah.
Which I did share your YouTube channel inside of our Google Classroom. So everyone should be able to find that and be able to connect.
Yeah.
All right. Any last questions? If not, I know it's evening for you. It's morning, almost afternoon for us. I was just telling everybody how you have just one time zone for India, and it's like a huge country, and we have, I think there's 5 in the United States.
Mm-hmm.
At least 3.
Five time zones.
Yeah, it's like Eastern, Central, Mountain, Pacific, and Hawaii and Alaska. Right? So, all right. Well, thank you so much for joining us. And we are very, very grateful for, all of your experience. We can, I think it's very inspirational. I think the students were asking some wonderful questions, and we really appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule to join us.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Same here. It is great talking with you guys.
Thank you,
Thank you very
Anand.
much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. You're amazing.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Piyush.
And good luck going forward. I hope that your channel continues to blow up.
I bet it will.
Thank you.
All right.
So,
all right. So we will we'll send you, you'll see the post of this, and then you can take this part of the video and put it on your channel too, so we can all go to Anand's channel and see ourselves on his channel too.
Okay. I will. Thank you.
All
so
right.
how will I download it?
I can tell you how to do that through Skype. I found the program VLC is you can actually download people's YouTube videos, and then you can just take that part of it, or I can send you a separate part of just this, but it's really cool. VLC, I actually looked it up. I learned a lot of stuff on YouTube, how to download videos from YouTube, and it was VLC, which is a free program, and it's pretty easy, but I can also just send you this part of it.
Okay. You should send me. Okay, thank you.
I will. I'll send it to you.
Okay.
Oh, and you can use MP4 juices. Okay, thank you, Anderson.
Okay.
Learn new things every day. So you learn things from our students. But I will edit this part of it for you and send that to you. But we just learned a new thing, MP4 juices as well as VLC. All right, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. So, should we leave meeting?
Yeah, so we're gonna end because we don't want to take up too much more of your time, and then we're gonna like go over some more things. You're welcome to stay, or or if you need to go and have other things that you need to do. I know that you're super busy.
No, right now I'm free. I can be here. Okay.
Yeah,
No
so
problem.
we're going to, let's see what else we're going to talk about. So we were actually let's see, we were going to talk about copyright, I think, or were there some students that wanted to go in a breakout room with any of the advisors? Because one of the things we're doing tomorrow, Anand, is that the students are making YouTube shorts to share for our last class. So, and that's like, so that's, yeah, our last class or our last meeting together is tomorrow. So was there a student or two that wanted to do that?
It was,
Yeah, we have about 20 minutes left, so maybe 15 minutes with an advisor or two if you want. And if you just want independent time, you can also ask for independent time to work.
it was Rosemary.
Can I okay, Rosemary wants, can I please go in a breakout room? I need help.
Yep. So anyone else before I start making the breakout rooms?
Alexander would like independent time.
I said that he also wanted independent time at the beginning.
Yeah.
And did Anderson have a choice, or did he?
Yeah, I haven't heard from Anderson.
Rosemary, what kind of help do you need to know which advisor can go in the breakout room with you? Ideas. Okay.
I'm good with ideas.
Okay, so you want to set up like Kathy and Rosemary?
Let's do that.
And did everyone else just want the independent time? Is that what they've chosen?
All right, so maybe come back at 11:55.
Sounds good.
Those who are doing independent time will be here to answer any questions if something comes up.
Okay.
Okay.
So just to fill you in, Nad, so we have the students hopefully going to share YouTube shorts, which they had in India first, and we just got them to the US in May. So we figured that would be like a short little thing that's easy that they can do on their phone. And then hopefully they'll be able to share them tomorrow. And then I've been using like, well, I discovered YouTube Creator Academy, and we all were using that to figure out different things that we can kind of go over. And I think Sue Perkins thought the really good one was like this wonderful video that is called the 10 YouTube fundamentals. And we're like going over like 2 of those a day, and we're using like something called Jamboard. I'm not sure if you heard of that, but it's a really cool kind of like interactive PowerPoints kind of, or Google Slides that the students can kind of post things on and stuff. So, and then we've had some fun games. We've had Patrick and Tanner make some fun games for the students. So that was like basically like the whole thing is like 6 days. It was 3 days last week and 3 days this week, and kind of like learning some things and having them set up their YouTube channel, have them doing their about page and all that kind of stuff. So that way they have some, you know, something to show for it at the end, and hopefully share a video at the end.
Mm-hmm.
So,
mm-hmm.
yeah. And so hopefully tomorrow will be the day that they will share some videos with us, and as well as staff if they've created any YouTube shorts. I've seen you've done YouTube shorts.
Yes, I have done. I think there are more than 7-8 videos on my channel, okay, and they have done well. So yeah, I think, yeah, doing a YouTube short is a good thing right now, because YouTube is also promoting this thing. And it is my own experience that I had done 7-8 videos, and I think all the videos has good views.
Yeah, and I saw one that you were outside, and it was interesting because you could see the animals and stuff. And the thing that's interesting on YouTube Shorts is that randomly they will pick your video and put it on their short player. So I'll see like little, and then all of a sudden spike, and there's a ton of people watching. That's because they stuck it on that YouTube short player, and then they take it off, and then they might put it on again. So it's interesting to kind of see, okay, which one, you know, gets picked for that.
Yeah, I have seen, you know, one of my video that you are talking about, that in which video I'm, you know, showing animals. I think it has more than 25K views.
Yeah, I thought that was super interesting, because like everyone's like, I'm super interested, like what kind of animals do they have in India? And so that could be like an interesting thing for, you know, students. Yeah. Like it could be birds, whatever. Like people are always interested. I'll talk to people in other countries and they're like, they don't have squirrels. And I've got tons of videos of squirrels. Like, you know, people are interested in the different animals that you have or whatever, kind of things like that.
Right. Yeah. So that's what something, yeah, you told rightly that sometimes YouTube is going to put it high, low, okay, on YouTube short, it happening, okay. Sometimes, you know, because people are, if you're scrolling down and if your video start getting in suggestion, then it will keep, you know, sending it in suggestion. But once it will stop, then stop. So I have seen this is happening on YouTube shorts. But anyway, YouTube shorts are getting views more than the usual videos.
Yeah, and it's all figuring out that and how YouTube is like, you know, how they're picking things or whatever. But they definitely said like put shorts in the title and put shorts in your description with the hashtag. Yeah, we just had that roll out in May, and I think I'm trying to make one a week, different ideas, and again keeping it short. And sometimes I've just used my phone, or sometimes I filmed it on my phone, but then I've like decided to like film it with my green screen. So then I like go and edit it on my computer, because I figured out how to change the background and stuff. So, you know, you can kind of get a little bit creative with it too.
Mm-hmm. Of course. So if you really want to stay creative, then you can do YouTube short. And I think it is very interesting that you can do anything there. Like if you are outside, if you feel like you should shoot any sort of thing, if you want to give any sort of information to your audience, and even, you know, for fun, if you're doing something, you can just record for a 20 seconds, 25 seconds, or more than that. I mean, less than 1 minute, and you can upload it.
Yeah, I think sometimes it's just interesting. Like say you're watching a YouTuber and maybe they always make this kind of video, but then like you're showing, like where you did the one with the animals, you're showing a little bit about your life and about like where you live. And it's just nice to get that little insight, like, oh, wow, there's those animals around where Anand lives. And so I think that's like can make it a little interesting for like, if you have your subscribers that really are, you know, following you, and then they see that like, oh, now I get to see a little glimpse of your world, you know?
Yeah, right. You are absolutely right. Right. Viewers don't know about me at all. Okay. They don't know that where from I belonging to, you know, in what topography I'm living in, you know, where I'm living in. Like, so when I'm showing them, you know, little bit landscape of my area, then they really get interested and they can understand, oh, wow, this guy is belonging to this area.
Yeah. Yeah. I just thought that was so interesting. Like you have like those, you know, those animals, like, oh, they're right there. Like we're lucky. Like if you see, you know, like little squirrels or birds around.
Yeah, we have so many squirrels here. Okay, in India, you can find it. You know, it is very common to find a squirrel. But you told me that it is not there in USA.
No, we do have them, but I think when some of my viewers or some people that I talk to, like people in Japan, I was talking to people in Japan, they don't have all the animals that we have. So they're really interested in the animals that we have. And yeah, I have squirrels. I feed them actually. I have this crazy thing. So I feed the birds, and the squirrels kept on getting the birds' food. So I was trying to keep the squirrels from getting the birds' food, but I finally gave up and I looked for a squirrel feeder, and I found this thing, and it's called a horse head squirrel feeder. So get this, it's a horse head, and you put the food inside of it. It's hollow. You use peanut butter to get it to stick. And then the squirrel puts its head inside of the horse head to get the food. And then you see a half horse, half squirrel. It's like the most hilarious thing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, that was one of the things that I got during the pandemic. And now I've made a number of videos about it because I just think it's hilarious. And it's like one of the things we talked about, like doing things that you enjoy. And that was one of the things I enjoyed. So I think it's hilarious. I'm not sure if other people will, but if you're making videos about things you enjoy, then I think the passion for it's going to show through.
Of course, right.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That's something, make people as well interesting in you, because if you are doing the thing that you are passionate about, then people love to watch those things because you are putting your all energy positively in your video or whatever kind of work you are doing. Yeah.
I know when our boss's boss, actually, when he kind of had this idea for me and someone else that he decided not to do. But anyway, he said, like, do this YouTube thing. And he said, Rochelle, I want you to show one of your videos at a staff meeting. I'm like, oh my God, I don't know. I show my videos to the world, but like, I'm going to show my fellow staff members, like the crazy things that I do. I'm like, oh God. But I do like it. And I think, making videos, like we do a lot. I was like saying to my daughter, like, geez, we're just doing all this food. We're like baking, and like we're basically the food channel, like teaching people English, but about food. Like, we got to do something else, but I guess we really like food.
Yeah.
I think we were watching one of your videos, and I didn't really I'm learning the geography of India, and I think it was that video that got over 1 million or 1.5 million views now. And I didn't really realize where you were there, like kind of near Nepal and Bangladesh. So it's interesting to learn that.
Yeah, I'm just close to Nepal and Bangladesh. It is just eastern part, you can call it. Yeah, eastern part of India. So in map you can see me in eastern part of India. There is a state named Bihar, and I belongs to this state.
Yeah, because I've still learned, but that really made me see it in my mind where it was, because I can't name very many places in India, but I'm like, okay, I know where that is. Like that's near the Himalayan.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, the India is vast country, and because of its geography is as well as complex. Okay, so you can't remember the name of a state, and sometimes I think that for people from Western, it is very difficult to pronounce these names, Indian names. Okay, for me, some of your names are very easy to pronounce, like Rachel. I can pronounce this name. Okay, but for you, maybe it is very hard to pronounce Anand, or if I will tell Indian names, then okay, it is very hard.
It is. I was saying before, I keep on wanting to pronounce that last D, and I don't think I'm supposed to. And yeah. I'm learning Spanish, and I'll say I keep on wanting to pronounce the H's. I'm not supposed to, but I see them there, and I have to pretend not to see them. And even when I remember, I'm not supposed to say that last D, that's not part of his name, but it's there. So, but I totally agree. When I was talking to different people around India, they'll say where they're from, and it's hard for me to pronounce those places.
Right, I got it. Yeah, it's hard. Like Karnataka, you can pronounce the word Karnataka. You can pronounce a little bit Delhi because it is a little bit similar to your English words, like Delhi.
Delhi.
But yeah, But if I will tell you to pronounce Karnataka, Tiruvananthapuram, or maybe other states, then it is very difficult for you to pronounce it, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. For us, I think, yeah, I don't find any sort of problem in pronouncing the name of a states of United States, but yeah, sometimes Western name, yeah, are also difficult for us to pronounce it because of, you know, the alphabet, that we have different sort of vowels and everything. Okay, so
I had people that will say some things are hard, but I said, well, you know, the reason for that is that some of our things are old English names, but some of them, like Massachusetts, is Native American, like in a lot of the places. Like, so some of the states and some of the cities are not English words at all. They're like Native American words. So.
So I have been watching your videos. I think, yeah, you love to, you know, go outside, you know, quite often, because I have been watching your video a few days back. You were in the snow right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
I made so
You
many
were
ones in the
playing.
snow.
Yeah, snow.
Snow and
Yeah.
like,
Anand, I believe one of our students was talking about perhaps doing a YouTube videos on various cultures. Is that right, Rochelle? Did I have that right?
yeah, one of them did say that.
That was
So
me.
that would probably be a good one to start with, right?
Yeah, and
She
I
wants
also
to get
saying it's so easy.
else.
You can do these, like you can record on Skype or Zoom, and there's not a lot of editing for it, basically, because it's, you know, you can like edit out some of, like, I know when I had done some on Zoom, like sometimes like somebody might freeze up and I'll edit that part out or something, but there's not a lot of editing that you have to do, so it's easier, and you don't need anything. You could just do it on your phone, so you don't need anything special equipment, really.
Yeah, yeah. And even if you have very basic software that is available in Play Store, you can download it without they are available without watermark. You know, you can use it. And if you really want to, you know how to use that software in your cell phone, then go on YouTube and search how to edit video in cell phone. You will get very basic software, and as well as they will teach you how to edit it.
All right, so we have a couple more minutes when the students will come back and we'll check in. But yeah, that would be good for, I'm not sure which student wanted to do the culture one, but you know, that's the thing that, and I found it so easy to, you know, there's different ways that you can find people, but there's like different websites. I use Hello Talk to find people. That's how I ended up having a conversation with somebody in Siberia, Colombia. I have a lot of conversations with people in India, but I want to like go outside of India too. So like Siberia, Colombia, Venezuela, I had 2 different conversations with 2 different people in Venezuela. And once you start doing that, I think people, like, I know, like when videos are posted on your site, then people will write to me and say, I want to have a conversation with you. So I can't keep up now. So many people are asking me. I'm just like, okay, well, maybe in a couple weeks, because 1, I'm going on vacation, and 2, like I also have my full-time job that I have to do. So I think once you start doing that, people will start contacting you too.
Yeah, of course. Like I told my own example for you, right? I started doing things. I started putting my email ID in about section. People started searching me, and we got connected with so many people. We did conversation. I posted it on my YouTube channel. So just, yeah, that's all.
Definitely. All right, so are we circling back? It's 11:55 with students.
Rosemary is here already. We already
okay, all right, here. Okay, so
Yeah.
Have we made any progress? Was that helpful, Rosemary, to go into a breakout room?
Alexandra says
yes,
she's here.
and those that have kind of work, you finished the description. That's good. That Awesome. Okay, awesome. Well, we'll be looking forward to seeing these tomorrow. Did you want to share that real quickly, Alexandra? Is it the description for your about page?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Did you know, are you on the phone? Did you know how to share from the phone? Oh, okay. All right. A unique high school student who loves to film their life. Most of my videos are based on lifestyle vlogging and so much that includes so much more that includes fashion and healthy living. My videos are meant to entertain and help viewers, subscribers. And then you added your Instagram and your TikTok. Awesome. That's awesome. Thank you for sharing.
It looks good.
Yeah, I like
Sounds
it.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good job.
Yeah, we were saying that when you hover over, you can see that description. So you want to have something that will tell people immediately what your YouTube channel is about, and that definitely would tell me right away what's that about and why I want to follow you.
Absolutely.
All right. Do we want to do anybody else want to share anything? Great job. Yes, absolutely. All right, so we can do our closing, I think, and
sounds good. I'll screen share. So put in the chat if your Patrick has changed. Which one are you now? Right? Are you the same one this morning? Has it changed? So just write in the number you're now. 3 and 8. Okay. Oops. Three,
oh,
7, 3.
Rosemary has coffee now. 5.
There you go. Oh, she's feeling this one. All right.
I was like not sure what the feeling is. That like the feeling of being awake with coffee, number 5?
Technically, that episode is when he like becomes really handsome or something.
Oh, okay. Because I was
when
wondering.
you're feeling yourself.
Ah.
Yeah. Yeah. 3. A lot of 3s. That's good.
Yeah, I was still 3. Started out of 3, and I'm still 3.
Yeah, absolutely.
Number 4.
Number 4. That one was I wasn't sure what to think about that one, but that one actually looks like a squid.
Mm-hmm.
So, but why is he like that? What does it mean? Like,
yeah. Who watches the show? Who knows? I don't watch it.
I don't watch the show either, so I don't know. I do number 8 and number 3. In that order.
Yeah,
8 first and then 3. Because it's like, yeah, and then so that one.
Rosemary, it's okay. We don't like all the same things, but we can still, come together. It's okay. It is a fun show.
I was not a fan, but I mean, everyone has their own thing. It was obviously a very popular show and still is, right? So
still is, totally.
I will definitely give it that.
Okay. Well, thank you for sharing.
Thank you so much. So tomorrow, 9:55 a.m.
Yeah. Last day tomorrow.
Last day. So be ready to share. And we should have another game, right?
Yes.
Yeah, tomorrow we're playing Jeopardy.
Jeopardy.
Ooh.
Hey, and there's going to be a lot of information. So if y'all thought today was kind of challenging, wait till tomorrow.
I don't know. We're cooking up something big.
Yeah.
And if everybody is on time tomorrow, that means everybody's going to be getting at least one gift card.
Yay!
And Rosemary, if you don't remember everything, there's a new YouTube channel for this with every you know, class you can review. That'll be a lot.
That'll be okay.
All right, thank you, everyone.
Good job today, y'all.
Good job, and thank you so much to our speaker as well.
Yeah,
Yes,
started. So you can win, have the opportunity to win from competition.
Yes, and remember, information.
Okay, I will study. Awesome. I mean, one thing, watch that video on the 10 fundamentals. I bet you there'll be something about that.
Oh, absolutely.
All right. Well, thank you, everyone. See you tomorrow.